El Monterey Extra Crunchy Diablo Chicken Taquitos. So I'm a big fan of El Monterey. Their frozen burritos, the frozen chimichanga is my favorite. These have been out for a while, supposedly, but I'd never come across them before. So I had to pick them up when I saw them. I was at a different grocery store than where I normally go, so that's probably why I've never seen them before. But anyways, yeah, let's give them a shot. We're going to microwave them. Let's see, yeah, okay. Anyways, hope everybody's having a good Sunday. That's what they look like. One. I'm just going to go off the instructions real quick. It says to do 3 at a time, so that's what we're going to do. Probably going to need more than that, but let's just go with that and call it a day, you know? Boom. On a plate. Cheers, friends. It says about, what does it say, a minute and 10 seconds, something like that, so it shouldn't take long. Anyways, El Monterey, family owned since 1964. It says in a crispy, seasoned shell. So a serving size is 3 taquitos, so that's what we got there. 220 calories. Ingredients: enriched wheat flour, cooked chicken, vegetable oil, batter, seasoning. Let's see if it's got any heat there. Let's see what we got. It says spices, salt, jalapeno pepper, olicerin paprika, and turmeric. Contains 2% or less green chili peppers, jalapeno puree, jalapeno peppers, salt, acetic acid, water, calcium chloride. Boom, boom. All right, let's see. Yeah, no shit. All right, friends, those don't take long. Let's go back over here and see what we got. El Monterey Extra Crunchy Diablo Chicken Taquitos. Who'da thunk? Oh, also, you know, El Monterey has the ghost pepper. What are those? I reviewed those. I don't think I ever did a review video on those, but I've had those before. Maybe one day I'll do that because they were pretty good. They were delicious. The El Monterey ghost pepper something or other. Are they a burrito or a chimichanga? Something like that, right? Beautiful day outside. We're finally back into the 70s. Sun's out. Gorgeous. My nose is running, though. These allergies are getting to me. I never had allergies growing up, but I got allergies now. Pretty sure of it. Okay. That's what they look like. I don't know if you'll be able to see much in there, but they look good. They smell good. Not super crispy, but again, we put them in the microwave. You know, if you did an air fryer or if you did them in the oven, I think you'd get a much better crisp. There's a piece of chicken on the outside of that one. They're little diced up little pieces of chicken. I don't even know if I can hold that. That's a little piece of chicken. It's just diced up. A little piece of chicken's tender. Got some flavor to it. Just letting them cool for a minute. Bear with me. Anyways, what else is going on? Not much. Not much. Waiting for some fresh peppers to come in, hopefully soon. Still got, you know, some fresh, couple reapers, some good ghost peppers still that I've just been snacking on. Some scorpion peppers I got fresh. I've been just kind of cooking with them more than anything. All right, let's give it a go. Most of the time when I review things, right, I'll add things to it. I'll be for a later date. There's 18 of these taquitos in that box. So I got 15 left, right? So they won't go to waste. I'll cook them at some point, eat them at some point. This is just a light little lunch for me right now, a little snack or something. I was getting a little hungry, and I remembered I had those. I've had those for a couple of weeks now. But I was thinking to myself right before I started the video, what would I dip these in besides hot sauce? But you can really doll these up nice with some avocado, or guacamole, sour cream, some salsa. I think salsa would be a good way. I was also thinking ranch. There's a little sauce in there. There's still a little crunch, a little texture to the outside of it. Even putting them in the microwave like that. Again, like I said, probably the way I cooked them, but they're not holding up to the extra crunchy, but air fryer, oven probably do a lot better. This one's got a little crunch to it though. Let's see. Yeah, I'm a little better. I mean, they're decent. Got a thick breading. The breading seasoned, so that's nice because you're getting a lot of the breading with each bite more than what's on the inside. Oh, there's a little spice to it right there. Okay. Yeah, these are nice. I like it. What is that? Very thin. What appears to be like a sliver of a pepper. I mean, it's thinner than a piece of paper. This would be a good bite right here. A lot of bread there. I like bread, so. How good are they? They're solid for a little snack. There's a little warmth there. This would be okay for kids as well, though. I mean, if you got a kid that, likes Flamin' Hot Cheetos or what are those other things that are out there? I don't like them, but the Takis, right? This wouldn't be anything hotter than those, really. It's a different kind of spice than what those are, though. You can actually taste possible fresh ingredients here. Again, I say possible because it's really hard to determine. There's just not a lot of filling in there. But there's a good amount for, the size of it and what it is. But they're pretty greasy. I dig them. I like it. Yeah. Every other bite or so, I get on the back end there just a little bit of something kind of in the bottom back of the throat there. There's a nice spice kind of in the mouth as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's Diablo, right? Like that makes it sound like really crazy hot. I would surmise. I mean, to me, that's what I interpret that as. I could see for some people this being really spicy though, because there is some real spice there. Um, I would get them again. I probably won't, just because I don't eat too much anymore. A lot of these type of things. Like I keep a pack of the El Monterey frozen burritos. I think they're a 10 pack, 12 pack maybe of the, the burritos. I keep a pack of those though, and I'll eat on those maybe once or twice a month, maybe. But I doll them up really well. You know what I mean? Microwave them, shit ton of shredded cheese on them, sour cream, fresh tomato, fresh onion, sometimes fresh lettuce, fresh serrano or habanero pepper, diced up, whatever I have, and then a bunch of hot sauce. Just elevates them a little bit more. I would do the same with these. I think these would be best with sour cream and some fresh salsa, maybe a fresh pico de gallo. Yeah. Anyways, that's my review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next time.